Just by putting on any pair of shoes, the man could instantly transform into whoever owned them. He was tempted to explore this power further, but thankfully, he still had a shred of common sense left. Then he picked up a pair of fancy leather shoes. The moment he put them on, he became a handsome guy. And so the cobbler began his wild adventures. He switched between different shoes, enjoying the thrill and novelty of becoming someone else. He watched in amazement at this incredible phenomenon. But when he put on shoes from the last century, he actually turned into a skeleton, which scared him so much he jumped back. The man had this special ability, all because of the antique sewing machine in front of him. Just yesterday, a wealthy man brought in billion-dollar shoes to the shop, asking the cobbler to fix them by tomorrow. The man immediately started working on them, but then disaster struck. The sewing machine suddenly started sparking, but the customer desperately needed the shoes tomorrow. With no choice, the man had to dig out that sewing machine older than himself to finish the repair. Just when the man wanted to try on these billion-dollar shoes, he was shocked to discover he had transformed into the shoe owner. Soon the man figured out what was happening. Any shoes repaired by that antique sewing machine would magically transform the wearer into the original owner. The man tested this many more times, and sure enough, the magic happened every time. From then on, the cobbler's life changed dramatically. He would put on different people's shoes to experience their lives. After putting on an Asian man's shoes, he went square dancing. He even transformed into someone else to enjoy fancy meals, then took off the shoes and walked out of the restaurant like nothing happened. But the man felt this wasn't exciting enough. When he saw a supermodel, he immediately had wicked thoughts. That night, he transformed into the supermodel's boyfriend and casually walked into her home. What he didn't expect was that the woman happened to be taking a shower, and she warmly invited him to join her. The man panicked when he heard this, but just as he was halfway undressed, he saw the shoes on his feet. Taking off the shoes would blow his cover. With no choice, he put his clothes back on and reluctantly ran away. Later, the man wanted to use his magic to do something meaningful. He went to see his dying mother, wanting to fulfill her final wish before she passed. But his mother said she only wanted to see her husband one last time, though he had been dead for 20 years. So the man found his father's old shoes and repaired them with the sewing machine. Then he put on the shoes and transformed into his father. The next evening, his mother dressed up beautifully when she saw her beloved husband, whom she missed every single day, suddenly appear before her. Her expression was filled with both surprise and love. Then the man brought out his mother's favorite pairs. His mother smiled and said, "You still remember?" Finally, the man held his mother's hand and helped her pass away peacefully.